Denver 7 viewers answering the call to help Food Bank of the Rockies. During tonight's call center, you helped us raise more than $10,000 for our 7 days to help end hunger fundraiser. So with 3 more days to go, you can still make a donation over at thedenverchannel.com. And Denver 7 Gives is matching that first $10,000 to this campaign.
Restaurants competing tonight to see who has the best burger in Denver. And we were at the Auraria campus this evening for the annual Denver Burger Battle. 19 different burgers in competition, and we talked to a man who tried them all.
19 quarter burgers so far. Feeling pretty good. I think I still got a few left in me, but certainly we'll be paying for it later this evening in laziness.
So last year's winner was Cherry Cricket's 720 Jammin' Poblano Burger. So here's what it's on it. Beef patty with pimento cheese, a crispy panko crusted roasted poblano.
Wow.
Grilled pork belly drizzled with raspberry jam.
Wow.
I'd give it a shot.
That's a burger right there. Wow. This weekend, hundreds of athletes will come to Boulder for the Ironman triathlon.
Now the goal for one athlete is to finish and to spread hope. With that story, here's Denver 7's Danny New.
This is the kit I'm going to wear.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. I see a blur coming on camera.
This Saturday at the Ironman 70.3 in Boulder, Sam will continue to give stage 4 prostate cancer the biggest butt kicking in history.
I would go to a session of chemo, come home, I'd have a swim session and a bike session.
Sam had completed many triathlons over the years, but after his diagnosis in 2019, he wasn't sure he would still be able to, especially after hearing a big prostate indicator, his PSA levels.
So an average range is anywhere from 0.0 to say 0.2. Mine was 78. A couple of weeks ago as a primer for the Boulder 70.3.
You did a pre-race race?
I did.
Sandwiched in between surgery, chemo, and radiation, he's continued training to swim 1.2 miles, bike 56 miles, and run 13.1 in Boulder.
Sometimes the obstacle is the way. So if I'm tired, the best way to get untired is to go work through it. She took first place in Cozumel.
But another reason he has not stopped training is to make sure he still gets to spend as much time with his wife, Tracy, who is an even more accomplished triathlete.
It's just an integral part of our day. It just brings us together better.
Even if after 37 years of marriage, they know this Saturday may be their last time cheering for each other at the finish line.
I don't know how many, no offense, Sam, but I don't know how many more of these you have.
But if it is his last, it will certainly be his most meaningful, as he runs to raise money for his oncologist's research program and also for awareness.
So men in general don't tend to go to the doctors. And I think here I'm trying to convince people it's worth it.
His prognosis only gives him about 2 more years, but then again, he's defied plenty of odds, and he thinks you can too.
Take that first step, get in the pool, make the run a jog, get on the bike, because if I can do it, anyone can do it.
In Castle Rock, Danny New, Denver 7.
How inspiring.
That is resilience.
Wow. All right.
All right, let's talk about our weather.
Yeah.
And it's just hot.
It is. Nice time to get in the pool as we cool off tomorrow. 97 degrees was our high today, and then tomorrow it'll be even hotter. So just so you're prepared for that. 72 degrees at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, 81 by 9 a.m. and 89 by 11 a.m. with partly cloudy skies. As I mentioned, we got up to 97 degrees today. We missed a record by 1 degree. 100 in Greeley, 98 in Sterling, and 97 in Ray. Up in the high country, 80s and even 90s as well, up toward Eagle, and upper 90s around Grand Junction. Now our average afternoon high this time of year is 89 degrees. The record is 98. So we missed that record by just 1 degree, and that was set in 1979. Now, as for scattered thunderstorm activity, we really didn't have a lot happening here for the Front Range in eastern Colorado. It was mostly to the south, where we had quite a few flash flood warnings in effect earlier this evening. But at this point here for the Front Range, we have an air quality warning in effect again for tomorrow. So some smog for the area, high ozone levels, a few scattered showers right now out toward Bailey. But really the thunderstorms that were down toward Pueblo have cleared out. We still have a flash flood warning until 11:30 near Salida. So keep that in mind if you're in that area. Also down to the southwest, a little light rain toward Durango as well. So flash flood warnings have been our main concern through southern Colorado today, and those should all expire around midnight. 67 degrees, partly cloudy skies for this evening. Temperatures in the 60s for the eastern plains going into tomorrow morning. 45 in Leadville, 57 in Craig, and 73 in Grand Junction. A nice mild morning tomorrow. Lots of sunshine during the day. And we're heating it up for one more afternoon before a cold front comes through for the weekend and really starts to cool us down. So around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we'll have rain stretching from Boulder back to Idaho Springs and Vail, even into Leadville. Isolated storms pushing here across the Front Range as we get closer to 6 o'clock. But they will be isolated and passing through pretty quickly. Now, Broncos training camp, weather looks great, but it will be warm. 78 degrees by 9 a.m., 93 by noon, and tomorrow we'll have a high of 97 degrees with a few scattered afternoon thunderstorms. And we'll have many more triple-digit readings here tomorrow up into northeastern Colorado and into the southeastern part of our state as everything really starts to warm up here across Colorado. We'll have 70s and 80s for the mountains. We'll even have 70s and 80s toward Telluride, Durango, and Cortez. Now, on our Super 7-day forecast, 97 will be our high tomorrow. 99 is the record, so we're in the ballpark if we really start to heat things up tomorrow. 88 will be our high on Saturday as we cool things down the first time Saturday, the second